And we're back. Welcome back to Boys Experience. I got Dakota with me here today.
Back to the
Uh,
Boys Experience, the podcast that no one watches.
that's our slogan for 2021 or 2021,
You mean
2022.
2022?
Yeah, whatever the fuck year it is, bro. Bro, it could be 2030, and I literally will still probably be like, I'll probably say like the year before that. I'm
Pretty good slogan,
It
honestly.
is, honestly. No one watches your podcast. We have a lot to talk about today, honestly. A lot has happened since we were supposed to do a podcast episode last week. Uh, but, um, we honestly I took some time away from recording stuff and, overall just didn't feel like getting on and doing it because I was lazy. So, this week I'm still feeling under the weather today.
No,
Uh,
I'm fucking sick again.
yeah, I'm under some heavy Tylenol right now. So other than that, um, yeah, we're back.
Oh
That's
yeah, dude, big chillin'.
Yep, we are back. Weekly podcast episodes are coming, and first thing I want to talk about this morning as I speak of this, Microsoft made a big announcement today that they have acquired Activision Blizzard. They have fully bought the rights to the company and now own all of Activision Blizzard titles. Uh, I personally think this is a good move for Activision right now. It's a good move for Activision. It's a good move for Microsoft all around. I'm really excited to see what Microsoft can do. Over the past couple of years, Microsoft has done a very good job at making super quality uh, games, exclusive games. And now that they have Activision and Call of Duty back, because they used to have Call of Duty, um,
Well, they had like a deal
they
with
had a
them or
deal with
something. Yeah,
Activision where they got exclusive like
yeah, that was 360
stuff.
days,
Yeah, it was 360 days. Then they
and
went to
then
PlayStation for a
PS4
little
it went
bit,
to
and then
the
they went
so.
independent for the past few years. And now Microsoft is fully outright buying the franchise of Activision as a whole. So now that they have Call of Duty, personally, I'm really excited for it. I think that out of everybody that I wanted to see get Call of Duty, it would have been Microsoft because I think that they've been pumping out super quality when it comes to games lately.
Yeah, bro. They
Uh,
definitely have the means to make all of the things that Activision and Blizzard have
there's
just
been
as good, if not better,
there's been talks of
because of the
Microsoft
extra stuff.
releasing the multiplayer Modern Warfare 2 Remastered. If you own Modern Warfare 2 Remastered, they're talking about like just releasing the
Making a
multiplayer.
multiplayer for it.
Yeah.
They should have done that in the first place. It was so stupid that they only did the fucking campaign.
Well, Activision, the most fucking greedy company that I've ever seen in my life. I've never seen a
Yeah,
company
well.
that jumps on bandwagons more than Activision does. I can't say that
Ah,
either, because even with them jumping on bandwagons, sometimes it takes them for their game to literally die in order to fix the problems with it. I'm
well,
I'm a horrible person though, because I support the game and its good spots, because I love Call of Duty. So I'm not the one. I guess I should not
not
be
a whole lot
speaking
of, not a whole lot of good spots lately.
lately. Yeah, I mean
I don't know. I mean, we started playing a little bit of Call of Duty again. It's
we have we have been playing some
not
Rebirth.
as bad as it was. It's still pretty bad.
Pretty shit. Yeah. to say it's not gotten very much better, but hey, it is what it is. I think that uh this is overall gonna be good. I don't know how you feel about it. I'm personally okay with it. Oh, another thing I should note that I guess real quickly is that Microsoft also owns the Blizzard launchers as well now. So
Well,
if that was not obvious.
if they if they bought Activision Blizzard, then they have to own that also technically, considering they bought both companies.
Well,
By the way,
apparently people were confused on that.
what is there to be confused about? It's
I
in the
don't know.
name.
So that's what I said, but there was people that were like questioning. They were like, "So do they own the Blizzard launcher?" I was like, "Yeah, motherfuckers." Like what?
They own all the Blizzard titles technically because they own Blizzard.
Right.
By the way, so you told me how much they bought it for. How much did they buy it for, bro?
Oh yeah, they bought it for a whopping $70 billion. Very expensive. But to be quite honest with you, I mean, I think it's gonna pay off in the long run. They've already talked about how it's paying off already.
Yeah, well, what'd you say? Microsoft already made back like half of that since
Yeah,
the purchase?
Microsoft, like,
And
oh, who's that one? There's just one guy. I think his name is Jake or something. He's like an esports news Twitter guy. He tweeted out earlier today. He said that from the stock prices alone this morning, Microsoft has made almost half of that back, that money back. Like it was fucking crazy. Yeah, and I don't blame him. I don't blame people for like throwing their money into the stock because I mean, again, I think Microsoft has put out some quality games. Microsoft had a time span for like 4 to 5 years where they just produced shitty games. Like they produced nothing good, and they just didn't know what they were doing. And then they finally got their head out of their ass, and they've been really. I mean, I really mean it. Like they've been making games that I consider super fun, good. I love Halo Infinite. I think that there was issues with it, yes, but I also think that there's a lot of fucking games that have issues. Okay, like even Rockstar, the company that I've always seen as like never fucking up releases, they really messed up the GTA trilogy release of their remastered old GTA 5 game or GTA 5.
well, they also messed up GTA 5 when that initially released.
Well, I mean, it's still,
at least the multiplayer part.
It's still very good. Like it holds up to. There's a reason why that game's one of the most played games still to this day. But
oh yeah, I was just talking about the release.
The fact that the fact that they've went out and acquired Activision, I like this move. I really do. Now, honestly, one of my favorite titles that Microsoft has remastered, or not remastered, actually released exclusive wise, dude, State of Decay is such a good game. I wish I have complaints about it, but very few complaints, and they're small. I hope that they don't stop putting out State of Decay games.
I have not played it, but I mean, I've seen stuff like play of it and whatnot. You know, I haven't heard anything really terrible about the game. I've heard that it's pretty good for the most part. So
yeah, it's one of my favorites. Like to play, I consider it like one of the best arcade games that you could play right now. And Microsoft kind of has fallen in that territory of like arcade kid games for a while. And recent years, they especially now they're stepping into the world of like bringing Call of Duty back to Xbox and bringing like games for people that are more enjoyed by older people, and I think that's going to bring a lot of sales to Xbox. Which, by the way, I believe, if I think I'm correct by saying this, didn't Xbox have the most sales last year for their console, or like over the PS5?
Um,
I'm pretty sure I saw that.
I actually am not sure. I don't think so, actually. Well, maybe globally, actually, now that I think about it. Because I think I was gonna say no, the last thing I saw, PlayStation 5 outsold the Xbox, but they're both not even close to the Switch. But I think that was specifically for uh Japan, the thing that I saw. Uh, which I imagine is also very similar to the real world. But like the numbers I saw for that, speaking of like the game console like wars and shit, was fucking PlayStation 5 sold like 500 something thousand,
Right.
and the Xbox sold like high 400,000s. Like they were only a few, like they were like 20 or 30,000 off. But then the Switch sold like 28 million.
Yeah.
So,
It's the Switch
uh,
though. Nintendo's got a lock on a market that you really can't touch right now, and that is handheld gaming. Like
yeah,
there's nothing better than a Switch, and there's nothing that is ever probably gonna come close to Nintendo in that market.
I mean
And
they've always had that market though, like with the
Nintendo,
Game
well, they
Boy
have,
and
but
all that shit.
Nintendo also has a track record of insanely goated games in
Yeah,
that
that as
market.
well.
Like people will argue like, oh well, you have the Google Play Store. Yeah, what are you gonna play, Clash of Clans, bro? Like, dude, fucking Nintendo has the best lineup ever. Like when
I
it comes
mean,
to
they've
those.
got Pokemon, Animal Crossing, uh, fucking Mario games,
You
you
want to know who
know.
I've always wanted to team up? Sega and Nintendo.
I
Those
mean,
two,
they kind of have, if you think
I
about it.
would
They've got like
love
the
to see that.
Mario Sega Olympics game on the Wii or whatever the fuck it was.
Well, yeah, but that was back in the. Oh, dude, I need a game nowadays where where we combine, like Mario and Sonic. Some shit. Give me Sonic Riders too. Honestly, bro, I'm
Hey,
down for
Sonic's in
that.
Smash Bros.
He's an Ultimate?
Yeah.
God, I need to get back to playing Ultimate more. I really haven't touched my Switch much.
Bro, I haven't played Ultimate in a fat minute, honestly. Smash Bros. I've been too busy playing different Pokemon games.
I haven't played on my Switch in like 2 months.
Speaking of different Pokemon games, Legends Arceus comes out January 28th. And I'm contemplating getting it on release or not. I mean,
If it doesn't have Kyurem, I don't want it.
it's definitely not going to have Kyurem. So,
Alright, well, answered everything for me. You know
yeah,
me. I can't.
that's the deal breaker, huh?
It is, bro. It's my favorite Pokemon. If it's not in the game, I don't want to play it. That's how I work. That's how Pokemon works for me. If it's a Pokemon game, yeah, it's good for sure. I'm sure it's great. But if it doesn't have my favorite Pokemon, I mean, why I play
And
it?
I feel like that's how a lot of people play Pokemon. They're like, I just want my favorite Pokemon.
Pokemon. The fuck is that, bro? Please, you sound like a 80-year-old dad that just his son was like, "Can I get some Pokemon cards?" You want that
Exactly.
stupid Pokemon?
That damn Pokermans. That shit's the fucking Asian propaganda.
Oh man. Yeah, you just pissed off about 80% of fucking redneck dads right now.
If anything, I feel like that would have validated redneck dads.
Maybe. Oh, another
That's
thing on
his
the
job.
Activision thing. Did you see that Activision put something apparently in Ricochet to where hackers like are shooting marshmallow bullets? Like they literally do no damage.
No, but
And their aimbot makes it when they try to trigger their aimbot, it will literally shoot in the opposite direction of the enemy. Like it just turns their thing around. It's super funny. But there's an issue with that apparently. If you're really good, so say you're like Symphony good, um, it's literally triggering that system. So that troll has backfired, and it's causing Warzone really good Warzone players to have their aim get messed up.
yeah, really good Warzone players that
You,
totally aren't
dude,
hacking.
you swear on your life Symphony's hacking, and it's hilarious because he's not. Dude, Symphony can barely put on his pants in the morning. You want him to figure out how to load up a hack client?
Yes,
Okay, bro.
yes, I do. You know Symphony directly, bro? How do you know he can't put on his pants?
Because he's admitted. His girlfriend's admitted it too.
He can't put on pants.
Well, he's okay. To be like exact here, if you want to use exact wording, Symphony literally doesn't know how to use like a microwave. I swore I heard Tim talking about it when like Symphony hacking was like a big deal or like people were questioning it. He goes, dude, I've no Symphony personally, and he's like, dude does not even know how to turn on a microwave. You guys want him to load up a hack client? I was like, wow, that is unfortunate, bro. Oh man, but
Uh,
that's the main thing that's happening with Activision right now. That shit crazy.
yeah, and they kind of hinted that they're gonna fire the Activision
Oh yeah,
CEO.
they hinted. So somebody, it was either, I think it was Wall Street Journal. Wall Street Journal had said like something about in their article when Microsoft bought it, like, oh, Microsoft bought a company with a CEO from a CEO that had a lot of sexual allegations against it. And they asked Microsoft what they were going to do about that, and they said, well, right now, they technically still don't own it until the end of the year. But when they do own it, they'll see what happens, quote unquote, with his position. And then it just got announced that Phil Spencer is going to be taking his position. So, I mean, if that's not a clear-cut sign that, yeah, he's getting fired, then I don't know what would be. So.
Ahem, ahem. Cough, cough. He's totally not getting hired. Yeah, bro. That's what I meant to say. He's totally not getting fired. I don't know what you're talking about, bro.
Yeah, bro.
He's he's just going on leave.
On leave, bro.
That's
What,
all.
Jeffrey
That's all it
Epstein's
is.
fucking island? What? Bro, like,
Probably not there.
he is going to
Yo,
be...
speaking of which, what happened to that? Since he, dead now.
Dude, that's a good question. I've seen YouTubers going to there, which is creepy enough. Like, there's been YouTubers that will make videos, they're like, I'm on Epstein's island? And I'm
Question
like,
mark?
what? And
In parentheses, gone sexual?
yeah, yo, not the not that was not the one to put that in the title. Woo.
Yeah? You
Dude,
didn't like that?
my question is that island has to be guarded, bro. Like that place has to be heavily guarded. And they're just YouTubers are somehow just walking in. Like, dude, that alone, I feel like it's a felony, no, to go there.
I mean, I don't
I
see a
personally
problem
don't
with
know this.
going there as long as, I mean, you're not I mean, that's what I'm saying though. Like, what's going on over there now? Like clearly he's dead, so he can't own the island anymore. So
I don't know, probably
like
some.
who owns the island now?
I don't know. There's probably some rich asshole. Jared from Subway's taking over, dude. Fuck. The whole situation is fucked, bro. They got her, his assistant on trial right now, and they're trying to charge her with a bunch of charges.
His
Uh,
assistant?
yeah, like her. What was her name? She's been in this court case. The only problem is with this court case is they kept it silent because it's so like serious. They've had her in quote unquote protective custody like for like a little while, like not protective custody, but they've like, like she is being like heavily watched. So like my only guess for that reason is so she doesn't get whacked, because I mean, bro, do you know the amount of shit she's probably got on people like Bill Clinton? Like, this bitch.
Fucking way more than that.
Oh, dude, I know, but like, it's just an example of one person.
Bro, let me be the president one term, bro. Just let me be the president one term. My
No,
life is
'cause
set for the rest of my life, my boy.
No.
You write a book titled like "Fuck America, I hate this bitch," and you sell 8 million copies.
I don't need you being a fucking president. Hey, you're gonna be the one dude that's gonna go to Area 51 and you're gonna look up what's here. And you're gonna be like, hey, yo, look at what I just found out.
Yo. Yeah, the CIA is gonna JFK me.
Yeah, I fucking wouldn't blame him, bro. Oh,
I do some good shit though, bro. I'm God, bro.
yeah?
Yo,
What's
let
the
me.
first thing you doing as president?
Uh, college is free.
Okay, so how are you doing that? Are we doing the Bernie Sanders approach, or are we doing like a different one?
We can do a mixture, but I'll tell you
Mixture?
one thing.
Fuck?
We definitely don't need 700 fucking $80 billion going to the fucking military. Take $80 billion of that and you have free college, I bet.
I like the idea of what Bernie said. Just put a 0.1% tax on Wall Street.
Yeah, I'd also add taxes to a bunch of shit. I'd get rid of all the tax shit. Like how, I mean, basically what you were just talking about with the Bernie thing. But like how, actually, I think they started doing that, if I'm not mistaken. I might be wrong. I don't know. Or I know they were trying to start a tax for, why can't I think of what I'm trying to say? A tax for stocks. Because stocks aren't taxed.
I know.
Unless
that's
you
what
sell them.
That's why,
Yeah.
because I was trying to explain. I was having a talk with Peyton one night, okay? Because Peyton was like, people want to tax the rich because they were smarter than everyone. I was like, but Peyton,
No, they
that's
literally
not
don't
the
get taxed.
case. They
Like Elon Musk, which this is what every CEO does, but I'm just using Elon Musk as an example, right? He's listed on the Tesla payroll as the CEO, and he makes like $80,000 a year. So he pays yearly taxes on his $80,000 a year salary.
right,
But in reality, he's the richest man in the world because he owns so many stocks in different companies that he's literally a 100 billionaire.
right.
Like. But there's no
taxes on that stuff. And
so he pays taxes for $80,000
let it
when
be
he's
clear,
really 100 billion.
I myself is in stock trading. Like, I put money away in companies. Not much, but some. And it is very smart to do so, because not only are they not going to ever start taxing the stock market, that money doubles all the time.
Or it gets, worse.
Very rarely will it get worse if you know if you know the simple rule, which is put your money in the Fortune 500 companies. The top 500 companies, your money is 99% of the time going to be safe. You put your money in Disney, it's going to double.
The same, at least, if not get higher. The only thing is, though, in order to buy like a whole stock of that, it's like I don't know what Disney stock is right now. I imagine it has to be close to at least $300 a stock, if not more than that.
Right, but you
So
put
if
that
you want to
money
get
in
like
there, it's going to double, like a
yeah,
ton.
so if you want to get like more than one stock at a time, it's just gonna fucking it's gonna drain you a little bit.
Yeah. But yeah, if I recommend it, like putting your money into the stock market.
I just
If
fucking killed myself with a grenade.
you see that, uh, but it's what the fuck were we even talking about?
Stocks.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, if you want to be smart about your money and you want to be able to do something after, you go to retire, I highly recommend putting money in stocks, bro. It's literally the easiest money you'll ever make. And also, in my opinion, you make there is no reason to have money sitting in your bank account. What does your money do in your bank account? It sits there and it loses its value because money is always the inflation always exists. But with the stock market, you have a chance of that money doubling. And a really good chance of that money doubling if you put it in the right place, which is the top 500 companies. The shit they don't tell you in school, bro. They really do not teach shit like this in school, which is annoying.
Or you could invest all of your money in Dogecoin.
Stop. You are feeding, dude. Our viewers, if we ever blow up, our viewers are gonna come back to this. Yeah, you told me to invest in Dogecoin.
Hey, I put $20 in there, when it fucking came out. I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna just put $20 in here, the meme stock, see if it goes anywhere. Unfortunately, it didn't really go anywhere. I did make $2 though.
Yeah, $2.
Because when I initially invested, it was like 11 cents for one Dogecoin, and it went up to like 14 or some shit. I don't remember exactly. It was something like that.
I'm always looking for a way to.
I might be incorrect. All I know is I made like $2 off of 20, so I got back $22. Entirely not worth. I just hit her with one hammer and she fucking went immune.
Yeah. The hammer build is insane.
Speaking of Destiny, I know you mentioned that you wanted to speak about.
Yeah, I want to have a
upcoming
long
Witch Queen.
conversation about Witch Queen. So, at the beginning of every season DLC, I want to do a thing with me and Dakota and whoever else is on the podcast at the time, where we discuss what our predictions is going to be for the next season or DLC. This one being Witch Queen, which also comes with a new season. Let's talk about what we think is going to be broken. Personally, I do believe Rockets is going to be the broken thing for next season.
So if what you told me about like them making the like rocket stuff is actually what they do, then yeah, it's definitely gonna be fucking broken. Because if it's anything like what they did with fusion rifles this season, then it's gonna be OP crazy broken. Especially if you look at Gavelhorn.
Yeah, and Gallahorn is right there with Sleeper. Like people don't understand. Gallahorn is maybe 30k damage away from Sleeper, and that's with particle deconstruction. If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, that's without anything.
Yeah,
to boost
Gallahorn has no damage. That's without buffing Gallahorn with a damage perk. It's like that thing is going to be nuts next season, and I'm down for it. Honestly, I'm down to have Gallahorn be crazy next season. And for the people that don't own 30th anniversary and are worried because they're just getting Witch Queen and they're worried that they're not gonna have a rocket launcher, there's rocket launchers that are gonna compete with Gallahorn. Bungie is very good with nowadays making sure that people do not lose out on content anymore. because of a singular not having a certain weapon. They're very good at
Yeah,
that. So
I
you
mean,
shouldn't have to worry too much about that. My only worry is people on LFG. You're gonna have a little bit of a harder time. People are gonna want you to have Gallahorn, which is dumb, but you know that's just how LFG works. Honestly, LFG's always worked like that. They I personally, when I post now, I will not post for. I won't say like, oh yeah, you need to have this, you need to have that, because there's some people that they have a build that they like, you know. Some people they use a build like right now. Me and Dakota are kind of experimenting with 1-2 punch, Titan hammer build. Very broken if you can get it to work correctly.
yeah. Be more broken if you can stack worm gods. Uh, but you know, I don't have worm gods.
You see, I
Unfortunately.
do have worm gods, and I will tell you this: it's not as broken as we thought it was going to be.
I'm dead because he just knocked me off the edge. Oh
It
no, I'm not. I saved
doesn't
myself.
feel as broken as you thought it was going to feel. Anyway,
I
I
mean,
think Synthos is better because of the instant
yeah.
stat.
So that's what I saying. Synthos is like a guaranteed instant 200 when it procs, but you have to stack up uh to caress. But when you stack up caress, it's 450% more damage than Synthos gives you. So that's the only thing about that.
Yeah, but then you have to stack it up. It's a pain.
Yeah, I know.
It really
Um,
is.
but
It's
I mean,
tragic.
even with Synthos and let's see, with Synthos, 1-2 punch, and the three stacks of the fucking one thing, I don't remember what it's called. Three stacks of
Burning flames.
yes, yeah, burning flames. Three stacks of that 1-2 punch, and you know all that other shit. I'll still hit my fucking hammer throw for like 200k damage on a fucking enemy, like if not more than that.
Yeah.
It's not like you get low damage or anything like that.
Yeah, you don't really you just don't maximize as much as you probably could with Worm God. Worm God is kind of iffy for me
Yeah,
though.
especially if you put on melee Wellmaker, Thermoclastic Blooming, and Thermoclastic Strike, uh, you are sitting pretty, bro. Every time you kill something with your hammer, you drop a well. Every time you kill something with your hammer, you drop an orb of power. Uh, if you put on better already, you're perma getting fucking health from that. Plus, I don't remember which one it is. Uh, Thermoclastic Blooming or one of the other ones. But as soon as you kill someone with your melee ability, it instantly starts health regen.
Right.
So, like, you're just spam one-shotting everything with your hammer, perma starting health regen. Like, not that you can't die, because you can still die, you know, but it's just like you're just a literal walking tank.
Yeah, you're a walking tank that can one-shot things. Especially champs. Like here's an example. Just now I've one-shotted that one unstop there, like this one. What unstop, bro?
Yeah, that one just went bye-bye. Hammered him in the face.
Like it is just it's actually crazy how much damage you can get off with this hammer.
Yeah,
But going back
and
to
like,
Witch Queen, though, um, I've got some very interesting thoughts. There's been a lot of people complaining about the change with orbs of power and taking charge in Masterworks. If to give people a little bit of update what we're talking about here, for those that are not familiar, Bungie is changing how Masterwork weapons work. Masterwork weapons right now will generate orbs of power on multi-kills. We usually combine that with taking charge to get these orbs of power, or to get charged with light, and charge of light can proc something called protective light, which is a very good mod. It's basically gives you god mode for a few seconds um uh while you are charged with light, or while you are one shot. Ugh, sorry. But they are changing how Masterwork weapons work. They will not drop orbs anymore. It will be a helmet mod for multi-kills for orbs. A lot of people are upset about it. Personally, don't mind it. Not my favorite change, but I mean, what do you do, you know? Like,
Which change?
the change of Masterwork weapons is they will no longer drop orbs of power, and
Oh, yeah, yeah.
yeah, and people are very upset about that. Like, there's people in the Destiny community that are so mad that it's like they're just not happy with it. So
I mean, it's whatever.
yeah, it's kind of whatever to me. I'm not happy about it. I'm not mad. I don't really have a feeling towards it, but a lot of people are mad about it. Personally, I think protective light is gonna struggle to be used, especially if people
Yeah.
can't find a way other than that. I personally will still be using protective light. I'm still gonna use orbs on multi kills. I'm throwing that mod on, no matter how much it costs, because there's no point in trying to figure out another build. I know the build that I have for at least my hunter and warlock, and that's the build I'm gonna use. I don't really have a build for my titan because my titan is
What?
kind of just like potato. But I'm excited for that change. I want to see if there is possibly other builds that people can come up with, and to see if they can maybe change up the game a little bit. Because the meta right now is kind of just protective light. Spam it. Get orb, use protective light.
Yeah. And if you get, I don't remember what mod it is, but there's a mod where you can stack more charged with light stacks,
Supercharged.
and yeah, and protective light goes off of how many charged with light stacks you have when it procs. So you can go up to 5 with that, I think.
Yeah.
And then you get resist times fucking 10.
Yeah.
So
You have
that's
you have resistance for 10 seconds, which is great. It is insanely powerful. But I think it is at the point to where it might be a little bit too powerful, and I think Bungie and Bungie's clearly showing that that's how they feel. They feel
yeah.
that this meta of protective light is too strong. Because if they didn't feel that it wasn't, if they felt that it wasn't strong, they wouldn't have messed with it. So it's gonna be that one's gonna be interesting. I personally think that I don't know if you have anything interesting before I say the my next thing on Witch Queen.
I mean, not really about that. I mean, the masterwork changes or whatever. The one thing about the masterwork changes, though, that I will say is that they're changing. They're making it easier to change the element on your masterworked armors. They're making it cheaper to change the element type if you need to change the element type on one of your armors that are masterworked. And they're also making it just easier to masterwork armor in general. So, I like that change about that.
I do too.
But the whole like weapon masterwork thing, not dropping orbs anymore, like I mean, it's whatever. I mean that never happened in D1 or anything. You didn't masterwork your weapon and get orbs of power or anything, and that worked out fine. But given this game's entirely different. However, point still stands. It'll be fine.
Yeah, for people that are panicking, they're like, "Oh no, my build, it's ruined." I don't think that it's going to affect you as much as you believe it is. Because most of the time, like we just said earlier, when Bungie gets rid of something or makes something less powerful, they usually have a plan to put something in its place. So, be prepared for Bungie to have something in its place, bro. Because they're going to. It's Bungo.
Yeah.
Bungo has a way of figuring these things out.
In before they don't.
You see, I say this every time because I always doubt Bungie. I love Bungie, but I've doubted them. I doubted them for a while because for the longest I had every right to doubt them. I mean, the game was in a horrible state. It
Yeah, this
wasn't
game was
fun.
pretty fucking terrible.
And then Bungie, I think a big part of Bungie becoming a better company was when they decided to split ways with Activision, make DLCs on their own, control the game at their own will. It's cost us DLCs and stuff, but at the same time, I'm totally down with it costing me DLCs. If that means I get to just have fun.
If the games are better in general. Bro,
Yeah.
he did not just throw that off the edge of the map.
Oh man.
Throw it to me, bro.
So my predictions for Witch Queen and its raid,
Yikes.
I've got a few ideas on
Yeah,
this.
okay.
Our boss that we're gonna be facing, we're going to be facing. So they kind of missed. I because I think the raid is, if I'm not mistaken, we're gonna be fighting in one of the pyramids. And so we're going to be fighting a true darkness enemy. So maybe this is a new enemy that we've never like actually fought before. Could be wrong on that, but I think that maybe this is them saying, hey, there's a new type of enemy that we have to fight. You know what? I've always loved the idea of like that they are seeming to starting to play on is that we fight other like AI guardians in a raid that are torn with darkness. You know what I mean? Like I feel like that idea, that
It could be
concept,
interesting.
they played on this idea for the past little bit, honestly. I'm down for it. I'm down for them to expand on it. They seem to be expanding on it because, especially with the next DLCs. I mean, one of the next DLCs is literally named Lightfall. So, I mean, in my opinion, that's a little bit telling, but.
I'm dead.
All I heard was her scream and I'm dead.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if it's going to be in one of the pyramids necessarily. It might just be in her throne world.
Yeah.
Which...
No, it says it's gonna be in the pyramid. It says it in the on the Bungie website.
Did it?
Yes. I do know this much. However, I'm somewhat confused on on how that would play out. Because we've never actually fought anything from the pyramids before, other than stasis.
Well, no, the nightmare Shadowkeep. You go inside one of the pyramids and you fight stuff in there.
Do you?
Like
I
you
don't remember
fight.
the DLC.
Yeah, you get sucked into the pyramid on the moon, and then you fight with Crota and and shit like that. The little nightmare
That's
versions.
not in but yeah, but that's not in. Is that in the pyramid?
Yes, it is. Inside of a pyramid.
Oh, it is. You know what it is?
I know it is.
You know, what'd be cool is that they like, maybe they could use that to their advantage too in making the the raid. Uh, what they could do is oh shit, they could take like Kuroda's raid boss and make that like the first encounter. Change some stuff up. New boss in between there. Maybe throw in like something from the Taken King raid. But at the same time, then there would be no point, I guess, in bringing the
Yeah.
Taken King back fully,
So
which I want
here's
them
the
to do.
thing with the Witch Queen raid part that I'm thinking is that so they released that new trailer for it, right? At the end of the trailer, you see uh Savathun with like stasis or darkness, fucking whatever. And then there's three like boss looking people in front of her, and each one of them has a different element. One of them is arc, one of them is solar, and one of them is void. So, my assumption, which I told you before after we watched it, was that each one of those is going to be a different boss in the thing. And they're like, you're going to have to use their element to kill them or some shit. Like,
Okay. As we're talking right now, DMG, the Destiny 2 community manager, just actually tweeted saying some expectations for the TWAB this week. Changes to blue drops are coming. Power
blue
floors
drops.
and raid launch dates will be released in this TWAB. And gunsmith updates. Spending your gunsmith max in quotations. So that's pretty interesting. Yeah, a lot of people have wanted a setting to where if you pick up a blue, it will instantly dismantle the blue.
Oh, yeah, that would be pretty useful, honestly.
Yeah, it's been asked for a while, and I think they're gonna finally do it. I think it's going to be my guess is it'll be a setting in the in the settings tab, and you can just turn it on and off.
I'd imagine so. There's not a single person that's played past part 10 of the first fucking intro quest that wants a blue dropped.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if it's going to make my power better. Like the first few weeks of Witch Queen, I'm gonna be rocking some wacko armor. Like, I'm just gonna be rocking blue armor while we do the
Oh,
story.
yeah, sure, maybe then. But, like, after that, there's, like,
Yeah, after
no
I get
need.
set up, clearly. Um, Something that I'm excited to see is, my prediction, another prediction that I had for Witch Queen is with the coming of Artifice armor into the game. My guess is they're going to expand the amount of mod slots we have.
Hmm.
Because for the longest of time, we've had not a lot of mod slots to run with.
Motherfucker, what?
So I'm excited for that if that is the case, because I feel like 10 is not enough to be working with when it comes to mods now. There's too many mods, and mods are
Oh,
too
you mean like
expensive.
10 energy for your...
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like that is a... Because some of the better mods take up like 7 energy.
Yeah. And
so
it's
you have to
literally
be like...
impossible to... And there's some mods that you literally can't go without. So either making mods cheaper, or we just straight up just decide, hey, let's give you guys more energy, mod energy. And I'm down for either. So that way I can start rocking more mods, Bungie.
Yeah, because you put like unstop fusions on, and then you have 4 more energy to pick from. So it's like, what? There's not a whole lot you can do with that,
Right.
and you like have to have an unstop mod. Which, I mean, I guess you don't have to use unstoppable fusions, but like, why would you not use unstoppable fusion when you can have particle deconstruction on?
Yeah, and I think that I think that they're gonna change it, man. There's no way they don't. Like, they're not gonna let that just stay the way it is, because there has to be a realization that like mods are like a big factor right now in the game. Just let people play around with them. Like and I'm really hyped about the change of allowing us to use all the artifact mods next season. It's really cool. I love the idea.
Yeah, instead of having to choose
Right.
the specific ones that you want.
Correct. Because I hate resetting my artifact. It costs way too much. After a while, after like your second time resetting, it costs way too much to reset it, man. It's like 50K to reset it. No. Ooh, I had a burp. But yeah. Other
God
than,
damn.
I think that as more information comes out, there'll be more to talk about. Uh, and I'm excited, bro. I really am. Oh shit, bro.
Yeah, I mean, bro, now I'm yawning. Fuck you. I mean, it's pretty. It's getting pretty close to the release of actual Witch Queen.
Yeah, it
So,
is. February 22nd, bro.
they're
Yo, this is fucking...
they're releasing, more info and shit like that on it. So
Yeah, we've been getting quite a bit.
we're getting progressively closer. They're releasing progressively more information.
We got our champion mods last week, which we didn't have a chance to talk about, which was
Oh yeah.
we had
Scout
SMGs.
rifle something.
Yeah, we had scouts, bows for overload, SMGs, AR for barrier, and then we had the Glaive, the new melee spear coming to Destiny that's probably gonna be broken, especially with the Titan build that we're running now, because it's a melee weapon.
Yeah, if it works with that.
I mean, I don't see why it wouldn't. Especially if they're saying that it is an actual, like, melee weapon. My question is, will the ammo be unlimited? Or will it be capped?
It has to be capped. There's no way they're gonna not cap it,
It's a
bro.
melee weapon.
It was a sword.
Yeah. True. I think that thing's gonna be fucking broken in PvP, let me tell
Bro,
you.
this guy is not coming to revive me. Ha, fuck you.
PvP, that, I'm calling it now. I'm gonna see a post on Reddit. Not even 24 hours in. You need a nerf!
Yeah, well, that's just fucking everybody and their moms whenever a game releases something new.
Yeah.
Like, they add a new gun in Call of Duty, everyone's like, it's broken! Which,
I mean, okay, Call of
half the time
Duty,
it
most of
is.
the time it is. Okay, I'm gonna say,
But still, everyone's just gonna complain about it. Even if they haven't even ran into someone with that gun, they're gonna be like, it's broken, dude.
yeah. It is quite... Fuck, bro. You could tell I did not sleep well last night. I felt so uncomfortable because of how fucking horrible I was feeling. And then I couldn't sleep. I was telling Dakota about this. I couldn't sleep last night because I was too busy getting involved in drama that I shouldn't have got myself involved in.
Yeah.
Oh man. I
Uh, uh,
mm, should I'll probably talk about it here because
for no
I
reason.
think it's a fucking hilarious argument, like drama wise. And I also want to talk about Pokemon as a content creator and how shit she is as a person. Not that I'm not a fucking shit person, but she acts like a perfect person. But to wrap up the Witch Queen thing, yeah, I think it's gonna be, uh, I think it's gonna be interesting to see what we can, what we get right, what we don't get right. Um, and hopefully I don't get one shot by a fucking Nova Bomb acolyte.
Yeah.
Dude, that's literally a fear. I'm gonna fucking be standing in front of an acolyte. It's gonna hit the Nova Bomb. It's been charging that super for 4 decades. Dude, I know this guy didn't just miss. Okay.
He just threw it to me.
Okay. But yeah, now to talk about the Pokemon drama. I think it's stupid on every side. But I also don't like Pokemon. Disclaimer, I never liked Pokemon. I think that she is a way below average content creator at best. And is a horrible person. And
Dang,
I'll
bro.
explain
Way
why.
below average.
I'll explain why. So to catch up anybody that's not familiar with the drama, Pokemon was hate rated, which is not okay to do to anybody, okay? I want to get that very clear and out of the way. Make sure everybody knows, hey, bro, if you didn't know already, it's not okay to just throw random hate at people. For no apparent reason. She was thrown a hate raid by Gideon, I believe his name is. Twitch
However
streamer.
the fuck you say it.
Yeah. And basically,
Motherfucker.
basically, after this happened, he got banned on Twitch.
Yeah,
He
Twitch has
then,
been cracking down on hate raids lately. Since they got really prevalent, and then people were complaining about them and telling Twitch they need to fix it. So they were like, "All right, bet, ban."
and we'll get into that. No, now, when this happened, Gideon went to Ninja's stream. Ninja, the Fortnite content creator. He went into Ninja's chat with all of his viewers and decided to ask Ninja to talk to Twitch for him. And Ninja jokingly said he did. I don't know if he actually did or not. Said he did
He
text.
claims he didn't.
He claims he did not. So, I mean, not that it fucking matters, bro. He made a kind of mediocre. He made a mediocre joke. It wasn't really funny, and he was trying to get the dark humor going. It wasn't going. Either way, Pokemon sees this, and she responds to it on stream in front of her viewers, telling Ninja, that this is harassment and it's wrong for him to support Gideon's side of the story. Now, here's my first issue with this whole topic. He never said he agreed with what Gideon said. In fact, if you look at the Twitch VOD, Ninja clearly says that he, quote unquote, Gideon, you fucked up. He says this in the Twitch VOD. So, no, he didn't. He did not. He clearly did not think Gideon was in the right. He's told Gideon maybe he'll talk to Twitch for him. Maybe. But at the end of the day, what the fuck's he gonna do? He fucked up. Pokemon then, after all this happens, and Pokemon puts it on her Twitch in front of everybody to see, Ninja has a very mediocre response, if it's a horrible response. Let's all be honest here. His manager goes out and says they're gonna sue her for defamation of character, which, I mean, dude, it's a whole thing. I don't think it's even worth taking it that far. I think that Pokemon is honestly not worth it. It's not worth the trouble. However, her viewers had spent all night, or had spent all day that day trying to apparently, quote unquote, cancel Ninja because he said all these things on stream. Now that we're caught up with this, okay, I would love to talk about how, I will get to how I feel Ninja, you are wrong or you are in the wrong in quite a bit of places here. And how Ninja has his own issues right now, and stuff like that. But Pokemon, in my opinion, should not be allowed to create content on Twitch anymore. If we're going off of basing people, if she is allowed to cancel people and for hate rating somebody, then Pokemon should have already been banned on Twitch. Already should have been banned. And here's I have very good evidence of this because there's YouTube videos everywhere of it. Back, I think maybe it was not even 2 years ago, Pokemon had this guy that would make highlight videos of her streams without her permission. Okay, he would upload these videos, post them on Instagram and YouTube. A little bit clickbait and whatnot, but there's not a single YouTuber that doesn't do clickbait nowadays, so I'm not judging him for using clickbait. Either way, she brings him on her stream to talk to him. I think at the time she had like 40,000 viewers. And she told all of her viewers to go and spam report this dude's account and to make fun of him in the comments of the videos about posting her content. But here's the catch. Pokemon doesn't make gaming content. All she does is watches videos in front of her viewers. So she also steals content without permission. So for her to argue the stealing content is bad and to harass and send her fans to harass other people is mediocre to me. It is so, like, that is so blatantly hypocritical. Like, I'm a hypocrite. Everybody's a fucking hypocrite. I don't care who you talk to. There's somebody's been a hypocrite that you've talked to. They'll say that they've not. Bullshit. There are some things that I've done in life where I've been like, man, why? Why did I ever? You know? And I complain about it, but I've done it. So, I'm not saying that you can't be a hypocrite. Pokemon, on the other hand, does this thing, okay, where Pokemon believes that she is the perfect human being. She has put this in a tweet before. She has said there is decent people like me and perfect people like me. Which, not correct. You are quite possibly the complete opposite of perfect. You are actually shit as a human. And to go out and tell people that you do not want to be bullied when you go on the internet and do the exact same thing as these people do to you, like, I do not understand. And this is the double standard Twitch has, right? People were making the argument that she gets harassed all the time on Twitch. Like, this is all that happens to her. Dude, get in line, bro. There's a million other Twitch streamers on that platform that get harassed just like her every day. yes, she's going to get harassed for being a woman, which sucks, right? There is no getting around it, okay? In fact, I borderline tell people now that if you're a woman on Twitch, you're going to get harassed. It's going to happen. Put it in the back of your mind somewhere. Like, it's there. You may not sign up for that harassment, but you are signing up for that harassment when you go onto Twitch and you go live. It's how that works now, unfortunately. Either way, okay? Let's just take in the fact that she was harassed. She had 14,000 people go into her chat and considerably bully her. This all did happen. My issue with you, Pokey, is you've done the same thing to others. You've also done some way worse stuff. That you should have been punished for. That you didn't get punished for. And to have Gideon banned for that is ridiculous. And Twitch, I hope somebody at Twitch one day listens to this. Because you guys need to fix something, bro. Because you guys are keeping somebody like Pokemon, who's literally bullied people on your platform live, and has also dropped the N-word multiple times live in a malicious manner. And the fact that you guys just let it happen is mind-blowing to me. Like, you guys are just okay with her doing it, but then other content creators go to do it, and you're just like, oh, that's a ban. What? We're not... And then people will tell me that there's no double standard on Twitch, and I'm like, bro. Like, people try to give me shit yesterday for saying that Pokimane deserves to be punished way more than she has been. And that I side with Ninja more on the situation and Gideon more than I do her. I side with her more because she is the biggest crybaby I've ever... She's the boy who cried wolf on Twitch. Except she does the same thing that shitty people do. Or that she claims other shitty people do to her. It is actually mind-blowing. I don't know if you have any thoughts on it, Dakota, but I'm so sick and tired of seeing Pokemon on this internet, bro. I think that we should ban Pokemon and Keemstar. Let's get them both off the internet.
Keemstar's... I agree.
I cannot wait. I cannot wait for both of those two. They're both equally as shitty as each other. Like, they're both as bad.
So, I don't know. Here's my thing. My problem with Pokemon. I don't give a fuck about this whole situation. Could really care less. Okay? Shouldn't hate raid people, obviously. You know, fucking, I don't even care. That guy can get banned for hate raiding. It doesn't matter. It doesn't bother me.
Right, but hold the same expectation.
Sure. But I mean, they only recently started cracking down on that shit. So I mean, it wouldn't make sense if they went back in time.
Why wouldn't it?
Because it's not how that works.
How's that not how that works? She did it to somebody.
Yeah, previously, sure. But that's like saying the government just made a new law today where having fucking paying your fine at a court in fucking $100 bills is illegal. And you fucking previously had a $100 fine that you paid in a $100 bill. And then they come to your house from fucking 10 years ago and arrest you. For that law that they just made today. That's not how that works.
Here's my thing about that comparison. Here's my thing about that comparison, okay? Let's just say we get rid of the fact that she's harassed multiple people before and had her Twitch chat go and harass these people publicly, okay? Let's forget that she did that, okay? That does not avoid the fact that she still does it to this day on stream. Does the same things I am talking about here. And if you do not believe me, if you go and watch her streams, you can see her. She did it with Ninja, which, okay, Ninja again had a poor response to the whole situation with what happened. But to say Pokimane had a good response to Ninja is terrible, because Ninja was clearly joking. Okay, I don't care if she says that he wasn't joking, bro. This is the. By the way, this is the same person. Pokimane is the same person that has admitted that she's into dark humor. She's the same person that's into.
I don't even know if I'd call what Ninja was fucking saying dark humor.
I wouldn't even either. But
It wasn't
she,
dark humor.
but
It was
the
just
way she
not
was,
a joke.
the way she was talking about it, she was like considering it as like dark humor, joke type thing, right? And to even, and let's say Ninja wasn't joking, okay? Let's say Ninja did hit up his Twitch representative, okay? To be pissed off that you got hate rated when you've done it before to other people is fucking hypocritical. I don't care what you say. There's nothing that changes that. Like,
Sure.
at that
I
point,
didn't say it wasn't hypocritical. I just said it doesn't make sense to punish someone for past things if you
okay,
just
so
made a
why
ruling.
punish
Anyway,
Gideon if you're not going to punish her, though?
well,
For doing it to other
Hey,
people,
yeah, but, like,
multiple people before.
she has not necessarily. She hasn't actively went and told her audience to go fucking into someone else's stream and fuck with them.
She literally just got done telling people to go and cancel Ninja, bro.
She was not telling anyone to cancel Ninja, bro. She was just talking about the situation, and her fans took it upon themselves to go do stuff. She didn't say, go fuck with Ninja in his chat.
Okay,
and
so
shit
now
like
that we brought up the fact that she brought up it and brought up names and stuff, if she is also the same person that has tweeted before that she thinks that people should have their fans under control. Same person.
Yeah, sure. Again, hypocritical, but I mean, that has
This
nothing
is the
to do
same
with...
bitch.
You
Like,
literally
people-
can't control your fans, first of all, so anyone that says you should put your fans under
I
control
know
doesn't
this.
make any sense.
But she's the
regardless,
same fucking person.
Danny, you keep bringing up the hypocritical part. That's not what I'm talking about. I am agreeing 110%. It's hypocritical.
Like, but she's still allowed to
I'm
make
just saying it doesn't
content,
make
bro.
sense.
This bitch is so annoying. I hope she gets fucking canceled. Dude, cancel culture, do me a favor, bro. Like, honestly. I'm so tired of seeing Pokemon on the fucking internet, bro. Ever since I watched her bully that one dude, off the internet, I didn't like her. That was like when I was like first, I was like, alright, she's a bitch. I could tell. Because he was such a nice dude. And then people were like, go, Pokey, go, get him. Like, and now that it's happening to her, they're like, oh my god, I can't believe this is happening to Bro, you guys are the biggest, like, she's not gonna fuck you.
Okay, I'm gonna finish my point now, and we're not gonna keep saying she's a hypocrite. Okay, Danny?
I can keep saying it all I want, because she is.
I again, never said she wasn't. But let me finish speaking.
Yeah?
And stop saying she's a hypocrite. We've established this. It's cool. Okay.
Also a shipper.
I don't even fucking remember what I was saying.
You were trying to tell me that Pokemon is a hypocrite.
No, I wasn't.
It's still. I think
She's a hypocrite.
You were
It
trying.
doesn't make sense to punish someone for previous things. When a new
So let me
ruler
ask
gets
you this: Do you
implemented.
think Gideon should have gotten banned?
If that's their take that they've taken since the past like month or two of people complaining about hate raids, that they're just gonna ban people for doing it, then yes. And if she was to do the same thing he did, then she would need to be banned, yes.
Bro, I'm gonna go pull up a clip.
Second of all,
I guarantee you in the next 2
the
weeks.
fucking This is my problem with Pokemon. It's not just Pokemon; it's a bunch of other people, right? So, like you mentioned, right? They watch videos and they just like react to the videos, whatever the fuck. Half the time they don't even react; they just watch the video while they're sitting there doing nothing. And aside from that aspect, right? Like, that's fine, whatever. But the problem that I have with it is when they do stuff like what she did and some other people have done, where they watch, like, very obviously copyrighted materials.
Oh, this fucking... Oh.
And then that shit gets brought up, right? So, like, Pokemon, like, first of all, they know what they're doing, okay?
Oh, 100%.
Like, it's not like, oh, I had no idea. Tee hee 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 hee. No, you did. Shut the fuck up. Okay.
Exactly.
You knew you were gonna get banned, and then you knew you were gonna come back, and you knew you were gonna have 3 times your normal viewership because you came back. So then you do a special coming back stream from your ban, which is really just fucking a little bit of time off that you get. And you don't have to explain why you're taking the time off because you got banned. And then you come back with 3 times the audience. You get 3 times the donations and shit for your stream that you come back. Like, everyone knows what this is, bro. It's not like you knew it was gonna happen. You're watching fucking Avatar: The Last Airbender on fucking stream, dude. You really thought that was gonna be an acceptable thing? No. Come on. You have common sense at least. Like, you've been on Twitch how long?
Bro.
You thought that was gonna... Well, clearly she does, because she knew what she was doing.
No, she doesn't have fucking common sense, bro. I've seen acorns with more brains.
Like, it's so dumb. The whole thing. And, like, her... Like, I've seen this, I don't know if it's true, but part of her, reasoning for why she was doing it and why she thought it was okay is because she bought the Blu-ray set of Avatar: The Last Airbender so she could watch it on stream. Motherfucker! You go talk to any fucking business. Like, any... I guess not even business at that point. I mean, they are a business, but talk to any, like, thing, like, Nickelodeon or whoever the fuck owns the rights to Avatar: The Last Airbender right now. Probably Nickelodeon, I would assume, since they are the ones that were airing it and shit. Go tell them, make that case to them in court. Well, I bought the $60 4K Blu-ray set for all of the Avatar things, and I was watching it on stream, streaming it to 40,000 people that didn't buy it. So it should be okay. What kind of defense is that?
Dude, she has no common sense. Anybody that argues to me that she is a smart human being, no. And like, this isn't me arguing that I'm a smart human being, right? This is me
do math.
This is me arguing that I have the common sense to know that is heavily copyrighted, okay?
Yeah, okay. So, say she bought the box set for $60, which isn't unreasonable for a whole box set of, the 4 seasons and 4K on Blu-ray or whatever the fuck. Okay, and she has 40K people watching it while she's watching it, like, in stream and shit. If those 40K people were to go out and buy that same Blu-ray box set, that is $2.5 million almost that they lost out because she's streaming it to those people instead of them buying it.
Yeah.
So you really think they're gonna be like, yeah, I'll lose $2.5 million real quick?
That's like if someone streams a UFC pay-per-view fight on Twitch, you get banned.
Yeah.
And if anybody's siding with her on this is so fucking stupid, bro. Anybody that ever sides with Pokemon, I already consider a fucking dumb individual. It's the dumb. It has to be that she has to be the dumbest Twitch streamer I've ever seen on the platform. There's not somebody that I really do not hate many Twitch streamers. In fact, I think she's the only Twitch streamer that I hate. Like I'm sure there's shit Twitch streamers other than her, but I hate her definitely a lot more. I'll tell you that much, because she blatantly does things to get the views and attention that she doesn't deserve, while also making rules more strict for lower content creators, or content creators that do not have the numbers that she does.
Yeah, and that's another thing. Like I was talking, that stems off of what I just fucking said about the whole Avatar: The Last Airbender thing. Is that it just makes the fucking DMCA claims and shit worse for everyone else on Twitch.
Yep.
But I mean, that's not just her. It's fucking a bunch of top streamers that just fucking watch shit for no reason and do nothing except for watch it.
Specifically her, because she does it the most. But that's what I'm saying. Like most of your problems, Twitch, happen to be with people like Pokemon. That you don't. That also, by the way, you banned Dr. Disrespect for.
Still don't know why.
Well, apparently the assumption is the MCA related. But my issue with that is, Pokemon literally just had a whole DMCA scandal. 3-day ban. That's it. Dude, to say there's not biased towards you, Pokemon, is crazy. Because she's trying to argue that there's no bias towards her, and the fact that she gets more shit than anybody. Yeah, you get more shit than anybody because Twitch literally eats your ass. Quite literally. So I swear, somebody at Twitch is eating your ass. There's no way. Like, you're getting away with stuff that nobody gets away with. Because you shouldn't be allowed to. Like, there's a reason why nobody gets away with stuff that they shouldn't be allowed to get away with. Because you shouldn't be allowed to get away with it. That's how these things work. But somehow, this is fucking perfect Pokemon. The PP of the whole situation is just, she's immune to it. It's why because she talks about it, she was like, she goes, women have it so hard. Bro, I would love to be a woman right now in the online world. You have no fucking clue.
Let me be a semi-attractive woman, bro. Watch my OnlyFans kick up.
Bro,
watch me be a stripper.
Not only that, bro, I'd be doing amaranth shit, bro. Like, because Twitch allows it.
Just show big titty cleavage, and then,
and this is, and again, this is partially Twitch's fault. You should be banned. Like, I'm not gonna put the 100% blame on Pokemon, because she can't help being stupid, okay? That's just her nature. But I blame quite a bit of it on Twitch needs to fix almost every way they handle things. And Twitch, to give the excuse that they don't... Twitch can't give the excuse that they don't have the resources. Dude, you are owned by Amazon. Figure it out. Because I know you do not have a budget. Clearly, because you signed Nick Merckx. you don't have a budget, okay? Because there's no... I swore Nick Merckx was going to go to YouTube with Tim. I swore that was happening. But it didn't. Dude,
YouTube doesn't really have a budget either, if you think about it.
Well, that's what I was saying.
Google.
So, whatever Twitch was offering was better than what Google was offering. So, you clearly don't have a budget when it comes to that, bro. And if you want to protect Pokemon from being banned from all the stupid, crazy bullshit that she does, that's whatever, bro. You know what? It is what it is. But you banning other content creators that have done stuff that's like 10 times less worse is not okay.
Fun fact, by the way. Technically, Pokemon's name is Pokemon.
I should be fucking stupid idiot.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, that's what it fucking should be. she acts like she doesn't know anything in this world. Like she just like dude, I swear she just found out grass was green. I don't understand. I've never seen somebody so dumb.
Also, completely, well, I guess not completely random, but related, but just slightly off the topic of Pokemon for a second. The whole ninja part and like him and his
Oh
wife
yeah, that was
and
stupid.
shit, like they're also dumb. Like if we're fucking being a hundo percento here.
The suing part was stupid. And
Yeah.
the whole
I
part
read that message that fucking she sent, and I was like, "You've got to be joking me."
the message of Ninja saying we're going to sue you. Ugh, come on, Ninja. Come on, bro. You're not we're not doing that, bro. We're better than that. We're better than putting ourselves down there with her. Okay? Like Pokemon is literally like bottom of the barrel. Okay? We're not going there. You're not
Oh,
there yet.
bye.
And I don't obviously I don't know these people personally, but I've watched Ninja since he's played Halo Pros. And H1.
H1 Ninja.
I was a different breed Ninja.
Bye again.
And and I feel like Ninja has gotten some of that back in him because he doesn't really give a fuck anymore. Thank God. He's not like caring if he cusses and stuff like that like he was for a little bit. Here, take this ball so I don't have to go grab another one.
Fucking kill me!
But dude, at the end of the day, Ninja, what I would I feel bad because I feel like Ninja really did he really did try to make like a joke that wasn't really a great joke. Not to say that it wasn't like, and not to say it's not a bad thing if Gideon came back, because I don't care if Gideon comes back, to be quite real with you, because this bitch has done the same thing to other people. I could not give a fuck, bro. Pokemon, I feel no pity for you, okay? Let it be known that I've been done with your shit since really most of the horrible shit that you've done has come out. Like the bullying and harassing other people on stream, saying the N-word on stream, fucking being a hypocritical little bitch and saying that you don't understand why you got banned and how you thought that streaming Avatar was okay. Like there is something, I don't know if there's something wrong there or like what, bro, but like, dude, I could have lost my mind when I saw people defending her, and I had to say something on podcast, bro, because I pray that none of our if Dakota, can you please move? Okay.
It doesn't fucking matter if I move, bro. There's a bitch. Dude!
But yeah, that's pretty much what I gotta say on that. If you're siding with Pokemon on this whole situation, yeah, there's a lot better role models, bro, on Twitch. Go find one. The whole situation's dumb. Ninja, please do me a favor. Just leave anything with Pokemon alone, because if you do involve yourself with Pokemon, no matter what, you'll be in the wrong, because her fans will literally shove their fucking head in a gutter for her.
You wouldn't shove your head in the gutter, bro?
Not for her. Dude, her friends would go into Walmart screaming racial slurs with her. Like,
what?
Her fans, sorry. Ooh. Her fans would do that just so they could talk to her. Like, I'm thoroughly convinced this is the person that she is, because she's proven it time and time again.
Is there a problem with going into a Walmart and screaming racial slurs?
Yeah,
Because
oh my god.
you know, we used to work at the Walmart. Mhm.
We did not do that. Mason might have.
Yeah, Mason
But
definitely
he
did.
was-
I don't know what you're talking about, bro.
He was Republican. So, I mean, what do you do? Not
Mason
that all
would
Republicans
fucking-
do that, but, you know.
Mason would do it in front of the race he's talking about.
Yeah.
That were much larger and older than him. Very easily could have killed him if they so chose.
Yeah. Definitely true. We worked with quite a bit. We worked with a lot of crazy people. Crazy people and hoes.
Hell yeah.
There was no in
A
between.
fat Wendy.
Oh my god, man. Oh, I mean, at the end of the day, it is what it is. And I think with that, we're going to end off the podcast episode here. We appreciate you guys tuning into the Boys Experience. We are on Spotify, YouTube, Anchor, anywhere you can look up podcasts. Yeah, anywhere you can look up podcasts, we are there. We have links for all this stuff in the description below. If you want to watch the video podcast version, it's only available right now on YouTube. Hopefully we get enough viewers one day to where we can go ahead and start posting the podcast on video-wise for Spotify. That would be pretty cool. Until then,
They're just anywhere.
the video will stay just on YouTube for now, which is at The Boys Experience on all of those. Our social medias will also be in the description below. Right now, we only have stuff posted on Instagram and not even on Instagram. We have an Instagram, we have a TikTok, and we have Twitter. Just they're not really the Instagram.
Not
and
necessarily. Yeah, at the moment.
Dakota has not posted the clip that I had sent him, and I gotta add more.
Motherfucker, I don't even think you sent it to me.
I did. I put it in the Google thing.
I don't think you
I
sent me the
it.
Google thing. That's what I'm saying.
I swore I did. But, either way. We hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and we'll talk to you guys in the next one.